Welcome to one of Oslo's most beautiful walks, a journey along the Akerselva river that takes us through the heart of the city. This modest waterway, just 8 kilometers long, tells the entire story of Oslo's transformation from industrial powerhouse to modern green capital. The Akerselva begins at Lake Maridalsvannet, Oslo's drinking water source, and flows through the city with a dramatic 200-meter descent. That drop is what made everything possible, because flowing water creates power, and power built modern Norway. 200 years ago, this river was the engine of Norwegian industrialization. Textile mills, mechanical workshops, and factories lined these banks, all powered by the rushing water. The constant roar of waterfalls and machinery filled the air. Thousands of workers flooded into Oslo from rural Norway, seeking wages and opportunity, settling in neighborhoods like Grünerløkka that sprang up along the river. These weren't comfortable places. Families crowded into small apartments, working long hours in difficult conditions. But something remarkable grew here alongside the hardship. Norway's labor movement. The workers along the Akerselva organized, fought for rights, and built the political movement that would transform Norway into one of the world's most egalitarian societies. The social democratic model that defines modern Norway has its roots in the struggles that happened right here, along these banks. By the mid-20th century, everything changed. Electric power freed factories from rivers, and industries moved away. The Akerselva fell into decline, its buildings abandoned, its water polluted. There were even plans to cover the river entirely and build over it. Thankfully, Oslo chose a different path. Starting in the 1980s, the city embarked on one of Europe's most successful urban renewal projects. The river was cleaned, a walking path created along its length, and those beautiful old brick factory buildings were converted into apartments, cafes, offices, and cultural spaces. Today, the Akerselva is clean enough for salmon to spawn here again, an almost miraculous recovery. The path we're walking connects neighborhoods across Oslo, creating a green corridor where you can traverse the city surrounded by trees and water instead of traffic and noise. The old factories still stand, their handsome brick architecture now housing the contemporary life of the city. Places like Mathallen Food Hall show this transformation perfectly. Industrial buildings give a new purpose while preserving their historic character. This transformation raises questions, of course. Grünerløkka, once one of Oslo's poorest districts, is now one of its most expensive. The working-class neighborhoods have gentrified dramatically, but what's been preserved is remarkable. A living connection between past and present, industrial heritage honored while creating something new. The Akerselva embodies Norwegian values: public access to nature, sustainability, preservation of history. The concept of allemannsretten, the right of public access to nature, extends here into the urban environment. This river path is public space, free and open to all. As we walk, listen to the sound of the water. Watch the play of light on its surface. Notice the waterfalls that once powered mills and now simply delight. See how the old and new exist together. Brick and steel from the industrial era. Vibrant contemporary life filling those spaces. This river tells Oslo's story, from poverty to prosperity, from industrial pollution to environmental recovery, from a modest timber town to one of Europe's most livable capitals. It shows what's possible when cities think long-term, when they value public space and environmental quality, when they see heritage as an asset. The Akerselva is Oslo's gift to itself, a reminder that even in the heart of a modern city, you can walk beside clean water, under green trees, through living history. Make it 800. Words, 1442. Walking, Akerselva, Oslo's green artery. Welcome to one of Oslo's most beautiful walks, a journey along the Akerselva river that takes us through the heart of the city. This modest waterway, just 8 kilometers long, tells the entire story of Oslo's transformation from industrial powerhouse to modern green capital. The Akerselva begins at Lake Maridalsvannet, Oslo's pristine drinking water source, and flows through the city with a dramatic 200-meter descent. That drop is what made everything possible, because flowing water that drops